Hey, how's it going? Intros are for nerds. I'm going to talk about video games. These are the best ones. This isn't an opinion list. This is a fact list. We're starting with a banger, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. If you are going to play a fighting game, this is it. This is the best one. There isn't a better one than this. It just doesn't get better. As you are probably aware, if you know about anything about Smash Bros., you can play as basically any Nintendo character you want, with some extra third-party options as well. The fighting mechanics are super solid in this entry in the series. I play Jigglypuff. She's up there. In fact, here's my Jigglypuff keychain. Yeah, anyway, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, lovely, lovely, lovely game. If you ever get the opportunity to play it, I highly recommend. The next game I'm going to talk about possibly my favorite game of all time. If I had to pick a single entry to name, this is the best one, this is it. Sonic X Shadow Generations, but you can just go with Sonic Generations as the original release. This game was originally released in 2011 for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 and PC. And it got recently ported to modern consoles with some extra content from the Shadow Generations portion. This is the single most solid Sonic game in the series. Like I said, if you're gonna play a Sonic game, this is it. It has both classic and modern elements, so if you played Sonic back in the day, this game will feel very familiar at times, while also mixing in some new elements from the more modern series. Wonderful game, please play it. It's amazing. This is my favorite game, probably. Actually, that might be my favorite game on the list. Next game we're going to talk about, and this might make my taste, this might make my taste seem a little vanilla, I guess. But we're bringing up Mario Kart Wii. Who doesn't like Mario Kart Wii? If you ain't playing Mario Kart Wii, you're doing something wrong. If you haven't touched this game at least once, you're doing something wrong. But Mario Kart Wii is single-handedly the most solid entry in the series. You can't go wrong with a Mario Kart, don't get me wrong. But this is the best one. This is by far the best one. Its driving mechanics are definitely the most solid and complex when you get back into it than the other games in the series. But even if you're just taking it from a casual standpoint, the racing is solid. The motion controls are intuitive for new players. You can just turn, you can put the Wiimote in a wheel like that and just turn it like you would a regular car. So, I can hand this game to my mom, and my mom can play this game. This game balls hard. Next game we're going to talk about Spider-Man. You can kind of take this as Spider-Man 1, Miles Morales, or this one. There's 3 of these games. This is technically the 3rd game in the series, even though it's called Spider-Man 2. There was the original Spider-Man released on the PlayStation 4, Spider-Man Miles Morales, which released on PS4 and PS5, and then Spider-Man 2, which released on PS5. I highly recommend the entire series. I've been a fan of comic books my whole life, specifically Spider-Man. Spider-Man's amazing. Spider-Man's awesome. Everybody loves Spider-Man. And this is him brought to games in the most pure form possible. It's beautiful. This game makes you feel like you're playing a comic book, it's just really awesome. And also there's tons of costumes and stuff. So if you're a big fan of Spider-Man, this game's the game for you. If you're a big fan of superheroes in general, this game's the game for you. I love this game. Next game we're going to talk about, the last 2 are funky. Not funky, they're Nintendo games, but they're funky for Nintendo games. The next game I'm going to recommend, Super Paper Mario. This game fucking balls hard. I shouldn't swear. Sorry. This game balls hard. I'm not re-recording that. This game is So the Paper Mario series is typically an RPG series, which basically just means, it's like Final Fantasy. If you've ever heard of that, it's the same style of gameplay. But this is a deviation in this series, in that it's actually a 2D platformer and a 3D platformer. Its whole gimmick is you can take these 2D stages and flip them into 3D and view them from a different perspective and approach them entirely different. This stage, these 2 screenshots are from the same area, just this one is flipped into 3D, and this one is 2D. Very interesting. And the final game I'm going to recommend for today is Kirby's Epic Yarn. This game was one of the first games I ever beat all the way through. If you know anything about Kirby, Kirby's not known for its difficulty. It's known for being cute and fun, and this game lives up to that in full. It has, on the Wii, it has a local multiplayer where you can play with 2 players at once right next to each other. I remember playing this game with my mom, and it was so fun. This game is not difficult in the slightest. If you're looking for something challenging, this is not for you, but it's just so fun. I've been going back and playing it recently, and it's even better as an adult when I kind of understand the point of the game more. But if you're new to video games, I would genuinely recommend this game. This game is so fun. It's like, I don't know, the closest, like, feeling I can describe playing this game to is crocheting, which I guess, yeah, the yarn aesthetic, but, like, it just feels like if they made crocheting a video game, this is it. It's just fun and silly and happy, and I love it so much. Anyway, yeah, these are probably my favorite games ever. The only games not mentioned here that would probably make the list, because I don't have physical copies of most of them, are Minecraft and Pokemon. Minecraft, obviously everyone's heard of Minecraft. I've played so much Minecraft. I don't own a physical copy of it because it's a computer game, but Minecraft's goated. And Pokemon, I've played basically every game in the franchise, so I couldn't just put one. But if you're looking for my recommendations on where to start, Heart Gold and Soul Silver rock, Pokemon Black and White, Pokemon Black and White 2, those all rock. Those are my favorite games in the series. But though you can't go wrong with the modern entries either. Don't listen to weirdos online. Yeah. I like video games. You should play them.